I love Fridays. There's always a great buzz about the place with weekend around the corner. See that girl over there? Not her. That girl there. That's my best mate Maeve. We're meeting up after school. If my brother will give us a lift, that is. I think she has a thing for my brother, you know. Maeve's in a band. You can tell though, can't you? Actually, it was through her and the band that I first got introduced to the idea of saving money.
Sun breaks from the clouds, melts us out on the road. People get...
They're a great band and all, but the sound, it's a little iffy. Then a few months later, Maeve walks into rehearsals with this case and takes out this new bass guitar. She tells us it's a Levison bass guitar, one of the finest handmade guitars on the planet.
Let's take it for a test drive.
So I asked her how she could afford that guitar, and after a detailed description of the guy in the shop, she told me she'd joined the school credit union. This got her into the routine of saving money every week. Now, I had heard of the credit union. My parents and my brother have been members for as long as I can remember. But I never really knew the difference between it and banks, so I had to find out. Here's the science bit. After a bit of research, I found out the following facts. The credit union is a worldwide movement. It was started in the 20th century. There are credit unions in more than 91 countries worldwide. There are 43,000 credit unions and 136 million credit union members. Their savings come to more than $825 billion. There are now over 530 credit unions throughout Ireland that are involved in the Irish League of Credit Unions. There are over 2.9 million credit union members, and with savings of approximately €10.9 billion. There are over 9,000 active volunteers involved in the Irish credit union movement.
What does credit union membership offer you?
Involvement in Ireland's most successful financial cooperative movement, a secure place to keep your money, a competitive return on your savings, loans that are made to suit your needs, friendly service and opening hours that suit you.
Why is saving with a credit union better?
At the credit union, you're not just a customer. You're a member and your views count. Each share you hold is equal to €1. And at the end of each year, you receive a dividend from the credit union. And the more shares you hold, the greater the dividend. And also you know that your savings are being made into loans for other members. Members like you.
Can anybody save with the credit union?
Anyone who has the common bond of that credit union is eligible to become a member of the credit union.
What is the common bond?
The common element which binds every member of the credit union together. For example, it might be where you live, where you work, or your school. In fact, we have a credit union scheme running in our school here, so I was really interested in joining. And then I found out that David Kelly was a member. Now that sealed the deal. David's in 5th year. He's on the school soccer team but dreams of playing for Barcelona. All he talks about is football. He's always blabbing on about the games he watches on telly at the weekend against Real Madrid, Real Sociedad, Real Betis. Real boring. It's like a Spanish geography lesson. I've heard his room is like a shrine to Barcelona. Posters of all the greats. David was one of the students involved in the setting up of the school credit union. As part of a business studies class in 4th year, David and some others in his class contacted the local credit union about setting one up in school. The school credit union works in the same way as a standard credit union, except it's run by students for students. There was an interview process and 5 students were chosen to run it by the business studies teacher and the local credit union. David was one of the successful candidates. Every Friday, David and some volunteers meet to collect money from school members. Meanwhile, David's been saving for his dream to visit the Nou Camp Stadium in Barcelona to watch a Champions League match against Bayern Munich. I've heard he has 2 tickets. And as much as I don't like football, I've been dropping the odd hint.
I'm meeting Laura after lunch. We volunteered to do some work in our school credit union. That's her over there. She's the one on the phone. She's a real entrepreneur. When the credit union was initially set up, Laura was one of those who applied to help run it. Laura had been running a little babysitting service that's quickly growing into an empire. With her credit union savings, she was able to get a laptop. She went through all the features with me, as if I could understand them. She used her laptop to publish her own babysitting website. She has the local market sewn up. Next the world. When I saw how much confidence and respect she got from being involved in the running of the school credit union, I asked if I could volunteer. She told me to send in a CV. I did an interview with a teacher and a local credit union youth officer. And that was it. I think Laura put in a good word, though. Next. So that's it. I'm now saving so that when I get to college, I can apply for a loan for a car, just like my brother did. Speak of the devil. Well, gotta go. The chauffeur's not running for his patience.
Sun breaks in the clouds.